The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game.
And the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And last year's rookie year, a bit of a mixed bag for the young signal caller out of Kentucky. Showed off plenty of tools, but was hurt in the preseason, and it took a little while to get going. But once he did, he showed
fighting through, and he's got space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First carry now for Keyshawn Vaughn. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Levis looking to throw. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Levis. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Mike 13. Mike 13.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Levis sets up to throw here. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. John Mechie, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, How did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Spinning away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Nix. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Nick's going to tap this forward. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Xavier Worthy, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Levis back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And taken right on the 30. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Lockett, the motion man right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Now it's Nix. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. To throw, here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Barkley is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing Nix. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Cordero Patterson from 3 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Like 54.
Off the play fake, Levis. They'll get this out to Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2nd and 14.
Like 49. Like 49.
Levis now off of play action. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Like 0. Like 0.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And another good game here as the numbers show. We had a rare meeting with the entire offensive line this week. They were pretty ecstatic. Well, they should be ecstatic again.
And we had that meeting with them because of how they played last week. I thought it was your idea. It was brilliant to say, let's bring the big guys in.
Kind.
Well, it was true. Let's talk to the guys. How did they pull that off? Because they were so productive. No real problems in getting to the offensive backfield. They were getting downfield, getting the 2nd, 3rd level, creating extra blocks. We're seeing that again this week. They are really locked in, so credit to them, but also a big credit to the offensive line coach because he's got to feel great about what he's prepared.
Absolutely. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Nix to the air. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. To throw is Nix. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And running with power here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Like 49.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
Like 46. Like 46.
Levis to throw it. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. The Packers on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Levis. In trouble, and he's taken down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Nix. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Like 13, like 13.
Levis to throw off play action. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Back to throw, it's Levis. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Ravens offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here we go on 2nd and 12. To Barkley on the check down. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. 3rd and 9 here. Back to throw. Nix. Flushed out right. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 69 yards. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. And able to get this out to the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out.
Seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it.
He doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Like 54, like 54.
Levis looking to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
49, Mike 49.
Levis. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel if they have a really good...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Dancing away at the 35. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Nix. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now it's Nix. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, here's Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Levis escaping the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Like 54.
Levis sets up to throw here. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Like 13, like 13.
Levis out of the shotgun now. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Levis back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Here's Levis. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he's going to go down again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On now is the Packers punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive. Something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Both of these coaching staffs with some big decisions to make coming up as the preseason draws to a close. This second half is going to be filled with a lot of evaluation. And to bring it your way, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
A dangerous return man showing it here. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Nix to the air. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Throwing Nix. Eluding the pressure right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. To throw is Nix. The catch made by Hopkins. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Looking to throw. Nix flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Nix able to get away.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Nix.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
454, Mike 50.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Levis to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Packers!
T. Higgins.
68 yards.
And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. It's caught, Lockett. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Buying time to his left. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 37 yards. And the Ravens have opened the lead up to 30.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packers offense and quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins set to take over once more. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Nix. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Eluding the pressure right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here's Nix. Flushed out right. He finds Hopkins complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Patterson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Nix. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
On 1st down, Felton. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw, Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Pickett looking to change things up. 2nd and 1. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Kenny Pickett taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Zappe in trouble, and he's going down. Devon Hamilton. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long.
Let's go.
Now Zappe. It got his man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Justin Ross taking it in. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down to about the 33-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered the...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. And they'll... in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Ravens on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Pickett right back to the air again.
That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Up the middle they go. Felton. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now Pickett.
This completes a Corley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle.
Felton.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Pickett.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Quick slant to Watson.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Pickett now from the gun here. He's got Patterson on the out route.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here's Pickett.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Zappi looks to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Zappi.
He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, Zappi.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
A carry from McLaughlin.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Here's Zappi. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Zappi back to throw.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Devon Hamilton picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Under pressure, they got him again.
Samson Abukum. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll run on 1st down. Felton.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Up the middle they go. Felton. And a short gain down to about the 33.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
easily see how many players. Here are some recommendations to get you started.